Welcome back to another episode of the Dad Bod Sculptors podcast. What's up, guys? I'm your host, Dane Pallarito, and today we have something that is going to probably open up your eyes a little bit wider than they are right now. What we're going to be talking about is something that's been sabotaging you for years, and you probably don't even know it's happening. You think your problem is motivation, you think it's time, you think it's genetics or age or your crazy schedule. But here's the truth, fellas. There is a hidden enemy that has been stealing your energy and absolutely destroying your confidence. And until you identify it, until you defeat it, nothing else you try will work. So today, what I'm going to do is expose this enemy and show you exactly how to fight back. So let's get into it. So what I mean by you're fighting the wrong battle, most guys come to me and they think, I need a better workout program. I need a more strict diet. I need more willpower. I need more better genetics. I need peptides. I need TRT. All these things, but what they're fighting is symptoms. They're not fighting the disease. So here's what's really happening. Your body is in this constant state of internal chaos for most of you. Your hormones are all over the place. Your digestive system is inflamed. Your sleep is garbage, and your stress levels are through the roof. And then you wonder why you have no energy at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And then you wonder why you feel weak and soft when you look in the mirror. Then you wonder why you can't stick to anything for more than a week. You're not broken, guys. You're not weak. You're just fighting the wrong enemy. And so I want to reveal that. And that enemy, let's call it a villain, right? Here's the villain that's been destroying you from the inside out. One is chronic systemic inflammation. This is almost 99.9% of the time, the guys that come to me, all of them have it. I mean, every one of them have it, right? So it sounds fancy, but here's what it actually means. Your body is constantly under attack from the food you eat, from the stress that you carry, from the sleep you're not getting, and the toxins you're exposed to every single day. And when your body is inflamed, your energy gets diverted to fighting the inflammation instead of fueling your life. Your hormones get absolutely disrupted, and that's killing your confidence and your drive. Your recovery gets destroyed, which making every single workout feel impossible. And then that brain fog kicks in, which makes every decision feel overwhelming. This is why you can't eat quote unquote healthy and still feel like, or this is why you can eat quote unquote healthy and still feel like garbage. This is why you can work out and still feel weak. This is why you can try to improve your mindset, but you still feel defeated. You're pouring water into a bucket with holes in the bottom, my guy. And that's what you have to realize. So how does this enemy attack you daily? A couple of ways, right? This guy hits you from multiple angles. Number one, it's your food choices. Dairy, gluten, seed oil, processed food, alcohol, all super inflammatory. Every meal becomes a battle inside your body instead of fuel for your gains. So what I want you to think about is every time you put those things into your body, it immediately stops burning fat, immediately stops building muscle, and goes into defense mode. Good decisions mean the opposite. We put those foods in our body, and the body plays offense. That's what you want. Now, the second thing is those stress levels. All of you guys work, I'm assuming. That work or that job or that career or that business, it creates pressure. Then we have families that have demands. Then we have financial worries. We have this constant chronic stress flood in our system with cortisol, which is keeping you in this constant fight or flight mode. So that impacts what? Your sleep quality. Poor sleep doesn't make you tired. It cranks up inflammation and it crashes your recovery and it crashes your recovery hormones, which also leads to the environment, right? When you look at the air you breathe in to the products that you use, you are constantly exposed to toxins that your body has to do what? It has to fight off. When it's fighting it off, what is it doing? It's playing defense, right? So here's the kicker. Most guys don't even realize this is happening because it's been part of their quote unquote normal for so long. It was normal for me. It was absolutely normal for years. You think you're feeling exhausted at 3, but and you chalk it up to, oh, this is just part of being a busy dad, or this is just part of getting older. You think the brain fog is just part of getting older. You think low energy is just your new reality, but it's not. It's your body waving this white flag. It's like begging you, dude, like, stop the internal war. Like, please, help me help you. right? You've got to defeat this enemy. So how do you do it? Here's how you fight back. Here's how you reclaim your energy, and your energy will impact your confidence. Number one, you have to eliminate inflammatory foods. I want you to cut out dairy, cut out gluten, cut out seed oils, which is fried foods. Look at anything you have. Certain peanut butters have seed oils. Remove them. Reduce alcohol, if not eliminate alcohol for these 30 days. I want you to stick to clean foods that we talked about in episode 15, where you watch every energy level skyrocket when your body stops fighting for your food, right? Your energy level skyrockets when it's fed the right things. And so when we start to pull these things out, it's not so much what we put in, but it's what we stop putting in. Number two is we have to optimize the recovery, right? That's where fat burning, that's where muscle building happens. It doesn't happen in the gym. It doesn't happen during our meals. It happens when we're sleeping. So we have to make sure that we're getting 6, 7, 8 hours of quality sleep. This becomes a non-negotiable for you. You have to manage your stress with 10 minutes of deep breathing daily if you can. I don't actually do that. What I do is I set a nighttime routine where I unwind with a tea, with some magnesium, with some vitamin D, with some K12. I shut off my devices. Everything goes on airplane mode. I unwind properly. I go to bed at the same time, and I wake up at the same time, and I wake up before everybody else. So for me, when I wake up earlier, I spend 10 minutes in a book on mindset and self-improvement, on stoicism. This is my way of meditation, so to speak, right? But you've got to give your body the recovery it needs to actually build instead of just survive. Like that has to be intentional. And then the same thing when we go to kind of step 3, right? So step 1, eliminate these inflammatory foods. Step 2, let's optimize that recovery. Part of that is also track your sleep. I highly recommend Whoop. There's a link in the show description. You can get one for free. This thing is worth every single penny. It helps you understand your output. It helps you understand your recovery. It helps you understand your sleep, the quality of your sleep, how your habits impact all of those things. There's a link in there. You could try it for free. I don't know anybody that sent it back after the 30-day trial. It is absolutely worth it, and it's a fraction of the cost of an Oura ring. So step 3 is, what do we got to do? We got to move the body. We have to be intentional. We have to be strategic, right? We have to train properly so that we're reducing inflammation, not increasing it. So we want to focus on strength training. That's what builds confidence. That's what builds muscle. That's what we need after 35. Our muscle mass starts getting depleted after 35. We have to fight against this process. So stop with the endless cardio. That just eats away at your muscle tissue, and it adds more stress to your system. Oh, I just like to run. Well, just stop it for a minute. Be strategic. Don't just go for a run to go for a run. You can find a time and place for that, but make it part of a system, not just some random thing that you do. All right? And step 4 is create consistent rhythms. A thing with a system is it has ebbs and flows. It has a rhythm to it. It has a motion to it, which means you eat at regular times. When you do that, you stabilize your hormones. You train at consistent times. Why? So that you can eat strategically to optimize your energy throughout the day. You sleep and wake up at the same time so that you reset that internal clock. When you do this, guys, every single thing changes. Your energy comes back. Your confidence returns. Your body starts working for you and with you instead of against you. So your battle plan is, here's how I want you to start winning this war today. Eliminate the big 4 inflammatory foods: dairy, gluten, seed oil, and alcohol. Track your energy levels day after day as you see this happening. Where are you having ups and where are you having downs? When you do it consistently, you will have a steady flow of energy. Your mood will be stabilized. Week 2, I want you to add in consistent sleep and wake up times. Notice how your morning energy changes when you pick a time to go to bed and you pick a time to wake up. Now, week 3, I want you to start the strategic training plan that builds instead of breaks down your body. Week 4, I want you to look in the mirror and see the man who's been hiding under all that inflammation and fatigue, because you will notice your gut will be flatter. Your face will be carrying less water. You will feel more confident. You will have better thoughts. This isn't about perfection, although I'm a perfectionist, so it's hard for me to say that, right? But that also causes a lot of pain in my life because it's all or nothing sometimes. So for you perfectionists, guys, I understand it, but it can't be all or nothing here. This is about identifying and defeating the enemy that's been holding you back And we can only do that with these micro changes. And these micro changes, fellas, lead to macro differences in your life. And over time, you can nitpick and get better and better. But you have to start somewhere, and that starts with baby steps. Walking before we run, more importantly, crawling before we walk. So for years, I was this guy. I was fighting the wrong battle. And most of you guys probably have too. You've been trying to force your way through with willpower, with motivation, with new programs, while this hidden enemy has been sabotaging you from the inside out. But now you know. So once you know, you can fight back. And you don't know what you don't know, right? But once you do know, it's your job to do what? Take action. So here's your move. You can take my free Metabolic Assessment Quiz. It's on my website, dabodsculptors.com. Take this quiz. It takes less than 7 minutes. You will discover exactly how this hidden enemy is attacking your body. And you will get a personalized action plan on how to defeat it. It will identify which one you're suffering from and how you can attack that. Just go to Dabot Sculptors right now and take the quiz. It takes literally less than 7 minutes, and it'll show you the specific steps you need to reclaim your energy and confidence. So stop fighting the symptoms, fellas. Stop fighting the symptoms. Stop paying attention to the branches on the tree and focus on the root. And we do that by starting to defeat the real enemy. So until next time, my guys, burn the excuses, build the man, be the standard. I'm out.